Alright, so we've got another BoLS Battle Report starting. GoPo's going to narrate for this one. We've got lovely Necrons by the jerk online, Cursed Nacho, who is posting a lot in the forum stuff.
Nacho Dragon,
Nacho Dragon, okay. Cursed Nacho is his other nickname that I know. I work with him, so I hate him. We've got, we're going to get some better pictures of this army because everyone's been asking about it, so hopefully we'll get some pictures at some point in time. But we've got this army here. We've got 3 Ghost Arcs. Mew, mew, mew. And we've got 3 Annihilation Barges. We've got a Necron Overlord on a Catacomb Barge. We've got some Scarabs, even though he doesn't have any spiders yet because there's no models. Yay, hopefully maybe on the 25th we'll get lucky. We've got some Necron Warriors. Nemesaurus is other special character. We'll show me your Nemesaur model.
Well, it's using the Stormlord one right now.
Yeah, because there is no Nemesaur model. We've got some cryptics in this units. We've got obviously the normal blast cryptic, and then what's the other cryptic?
They're all destruction.
They're all destruction, so they're all blast, so they're all going to shoot stuff. And over there we've got the lore. That's the one if he falls off his command. Yeah, it's barge. So that's that one. We're playing one of the missions from because we're playing 1750 today. We're playing the missions from kind of like the Bay Open, where every mission is kill points, seize ground, and capture and control. So we've got 3 objectives in the middle, kind of going on there. We're going to set up Spearhead, and they're going to put the other objective down when they're in the deployment zone. I'm going to go over to BushidoRedPanda's Deathwing army. So this is what happens when you play in a house that you basically take out the living room with 1 table. No basements in Texas because the ground's hard. Anyway, we've got Bushido's Red Panda's Deathwing army here. You might have seen pictures of it. He posted up around. We've got a Vindicator, 3 I'm cheaper than your stuff land speeders, and then 5 squads of what's called Terminators, Cyclone Missile Launcher, Chain Fist,
and a bunch of hammers.
Belial, or how do you say his name?
Belial.
Belial. Billy. He's got him over there. Jim. Stevie, or whatever you want to call it on there, but he's got that playing on there. We've got again kind of a Deathwing matchup. We're going to see if the Necron can get in there and at least cause some 1s and make Jay mad. So that's the kind of thing, that's the point, you know, the setup on here. So we got this game going on. Neil already rolled to see if he got set up first, so we'll see if he'll set up and then see if Jay will steal the initiative or not. So that's it. Alright, so Neil moved up. He didn't take our advice of never landing on terrain. He rolled a 1 on that one, and we tried to help him, but he just doesn't listen. It's the same way it worked, he just doesn't listen. But the wonderful thing is he did shoot the 5 Terminators up there with lots of stuff, and what's the percentages of 1s you rolled?
At least 30 or 35%.
35% 1s. So that's how you beat Deathwing, make them roll 1s. And sometimes 2s. Sure. 1 guy's out of that other squad over there. Everything else is kind of set up. Neil's continued his 13 armor wall, kind of move up and keep everything together. Kind of how Deathwing works a lot of times too, where they make a phalanx of just guys going around. It is going to be Jay's turn 1, so he's got a while to wait before he can start going over to the objectives and getting stuff over there. So we'll see how Jay's turn comes out if he can punch the radial metallic penises off these Necrons. Alright, so we got over here. Jay shot some lovely stuff into that command barge that had a 3-up save due to stealth, and Neil failed 1, and it died.
Yay.
And then he took a wound from a missile launcher to the face. We've seen all these Ghost Arcs have lost their armor.
Just these 2.
Those 2 have lost their armor, and they're stunned. This Annihilation Barge lost its armor, but it did make its living metal save, so it can shoot. Everything else kind of, Jay deep striked some Terminators there and there. So we're going to see some revenge going on as Neil hopefully will power some wounds into them and cause some more 1s, because Jay's really good at running the 1s and 2s lightly right now, because I think every damage roll was almost a 2. Even with open topped, it was just kind of pointless. The Vindicator threw a template on there and scared the metal PP out of those Necrons and everything else, or the oil or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of it going on there. So we're going to continue from here and see if Neil can get some revenge, pounding some Terminator armor with lots of firepower. So there we go. All right, so we basically have finished off Neil's turn. Jay's lost some guys there, continuing his lovely I roll 1s like a boss. Belial lost 1 guy from his squad, even through Feel No Pain. Lost some guys over there from that one. As you saw, 2 guys from this one lost it. Neil got out and got rid of one speeder, and the other speeder lost a weapon, right?
No, he didn't get rid of it. He just stunned it.
Stunned it.
And he blew off the missiles from the other one.
And blew off missiles from the other one. That Vindicator is immobilized and stunned because the Necron Overlord is going to punch it in the face, and everything else kind of shots up. You kind of shuffle around a little bit, move things around, and trying to abuse the sheer amount of just overall shooting. The biggest problem is that Jay is close, and he's going to go punch stuff, which could be the problem. But if Jay continues to roll like he's been rolling, that might not matter at all. So that's going to be on this one. So it's going to be on Jay's turn 2, and sees if that one squad of Terminators deep strike in, and we'll go from there. All right. So we had Jay got into assault and started punching stuff. We'll go and talk this one. This lovely Vindicator has no guns on it, and can't shoot again. So it's kind of stuck there. As the lovely Overlord kind of sucked it up. We had one squad run off the board from assault because Jay got into multi-assault.
They're over here.
They're over there. Off the board. They're running. Everything else is kind of moving slowly. Annihilation's bar blew up. A Ghost Arc blew up. Things are kind of. He's in the proverbial.
The thick of it.
In the thick of it, or in the SH something. He's in business time. So we're gonna see. Basically, Neil's gonna turn around and shoot the piss out of some stuff, and hopefully force Jay to roll ones, which is he's really good at. From there, kill point wise, I think they're pretty much getting tied up, or we're getting pretty close.
I'm ahead at this point, but
ahead by a little bit.
See how it goes down.
I mean, there's basically the big thing on kill points against Jay's army is you pretty much are going to be tabling his army, and then if you table his army, you'll most likely be winning kill points unless some craziness happened. So we'll go in there. Hopefully, these guys will come in, do some damage, do some shooting, and we'll go from there. We're on turn 3? Going on 3. So they're going to have to hopefully get a chance and start getting over here and getting these objectives to try to get them held and won, and from this point. So, all right, girlfriends. So this is what happened. These guys came on there. They shot some stuff. Nothing happened there. They went over there. Shut up, dog. Shot over there. Everything else kind of happened. Some shooting didn't do much. You killed what? One guy?
Killed one missile launcher.
One missile launcher.
Speeder.
And a speeder.
2 speeders.
That was assault that killed the speeder.
And then the
assault killed the Vindicator finally.
Vindicator over there. So basically, what's happened? The dice rolls have now moved back into Jay's favor, and he started rolling like a boss and says, "You know what? I don't fail 3-ups. That's what happens.
2-ups.
Or 2-ups, or anything else. But so I expect those 3 Terminators to come around and kick them in the hoo-haws, and then those guys to kick them in the hoo-haws, and then it's business time. And Jay continues.
My business socks.
He used business socks. I got my business socks on. They're black with little diamonds on them.
Right.
So that's what's going to happen. Sorry, Neil. All right, there we go. So Neil, what do you think of Terminators and power armor? So lately, the biggest thing I've been saying whenever I hear someone talk about Grey Knights, I just think of a fart sound in my head whenever I hear about it. I kind of saying the same thing about Deathwing too. Just thanks South Park for that. Stuff happened. BoLS squad's gonna go punch dicks into outer space and just punch and punch.
They punched all the immortals away.
Yeah.
They punched them. They basically dragged an uppercut and threw them in outer space.
Squashed them with their hammers.
Squashed them with their hammers. Everything else kind of shuffled around. Neil's gonna have to. I mean, that squad is just.
Wrecked the thing on the mountain.
Just wrecked.
And then I assaulted the squad.
And the squad's still there. He's going to have to try to push away and get basically away from Belial and hope for the best. I have that feeling that speeder either is going to get scarabed or punched in the butt by the Necron Lord over there. There is still one squad of Terminators that hasn't come in yet, which is bad news because it means it most likely will probably come over here and basically hold that objective, since the other ones can kind of shuffle over there and get to the middle one. I mean, that's what I'd do. Yeah, this is getting the dregs of the turn, top of beginning of turn 4, which we'll see how it goes on from here. So, yeah, Necrons punched in their proverbial metal dicks. There you go. All right. So this game is getting towards the last kind of dregs. Belial. You know what? It's 2 times I've said it. And there you go, 2 times. Drake 3 times. The funniest thing is, what did you do to yourself?
Yeah.
He shot an annihilation barge. It hit a bunch of guys, didn't do anything, and then it arced off, killed one of his own things, and it arced. The guy that shot it arced himself back.
No, you're forgetting about damaging my first troop unit up here, killing 2 of them.
3 of them, and one of them came back.
One came back, and then destroying it itself.
And he also hit the arc too, but it didn't hurt it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the question is, does he get his own kill point back from killing himself, or does it go to Jay? I think it should go to Jay, just because
I killed it.
It makes Neil mad, but that's kind of what's going on here. Jay's going to get his turn. Those guys are going to walk up, punch something in the face, and those guys are going to come down and punch something else, or go get an objective, and that's going to finish it. All the speeders are dead, so good job, Neil.
Yay.
Good job, and you still have some scarabs, so that's pretty good.
Yay.
And his leader is still alive with one wound, running around punching stuff with the war scythe. So we're going to kind of finish this game up and see, because this is going to be the bottom of 4. And then we'll see what happens on turn 5 and see what Neil can do. So Neil has completed the mission. He finally killed another Terminator.
But that was a mission.
That was a mission. That's a secret mission in this game that I didn't tell anyone about beforehand, and I just made up right now. Kill one more Terminator. You can do it. This cryptic got punched in the face.
Twice now.
Twice, and he keeps getting back up again. We're having a dogfight outside. Goddamn asshole.
Not that kind of dog.
Yeah. Woo. This fight over here was awesome because they finally killed the one extra Terminator.
Yep.
And then
draw comment.
And then the Terminator killed one guy, and the Necron came back up, so that's a win. So yeah, screw off Deathwing. The one squad did come down here and kind of deep strike over in that area, so they're kind of spread out a little bit, and they're going to get that objective and probably come back and try to get that one over there. And spread out and get 2. So that's kind of what's going to go on here. We're going to be on the top of 5. And let's see if Neil can do something. He thinks no, but I have faith in Neil, which is a lie. So what happened, fellow gamers?
I killed the barge, and I killed all the scarabs that assaulted me, but they killed one Terminator first.
The grim dark 40K, exciting. You, player. Besides spill pizza on my floor.
Yeah.
This game is probably.
Death.
It looks like Neil has given up. He doesn't have the heart of the warrior.
I have nothing left.
Yeah. I have nothing left.
Nothing happened here. They just butted heads and nothing, and yeah, that was it.
And that was the bottom of 5.
Yep.
So we see if the game ends. We got a dice roll.
That was the top of 5.
Oh, top of 5.
No.
Oh, never mind. We're gonna get some more bloodshed. So let's have some fun. All right, that's end of the game. We had a 1 rolled for the end of turn 5. We've got. They hold a capture control and a middle objective. They hold a capture control, which usually means that they're going to win that one because there's no one over there holding that objective over at that end. So it looks like Deathwing have won. They've got over on kill points as well as everything else. So if there's any kind of point set, they'd max out at 30. Neil would get butt kiss unless there's any kind of bonus points for saying meh and
Keeping an Overlord alive.
keeping an Overlord and yelling at his dice. Even though he rolled a bunch of 6s on himself, so that's pretty good. From here, let's see, any other thought set? I don't know what, I mean, Jay's dice just went back to rolling hot towards the end. He, he lost a lot of guys, was looking good on the Necron side. It's just the slow Deathwing grind happened. He just got there and just slowly grinded his way through the army. That's kind of what basically you saw on this side from what I saw in this game. I thought if there was if some things were faster, Necrons, if Ghost actually moved fast, everything else could get out of the way. But really, it's just the slow grind, the constant 2-up, 3-up rolls. And BoLS unit filled a lot of 2-up saves, but Apothecary really probably earned his points back this time around, because I would say there was at least 5 or 6 that if it was any other unit, he would have killed a whole unit right there, which would have been, pretty much have been game ending on that side, because it would just left BoLS walking around with his, surgically engineered wingy-wangy in the wind or something else like that. So that's it from that game. That's it from Bowl's battle report. We got another Necron one. Neil's army looks good, though. Even with the pink little laser lights. Pew, 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 pew. That's it. So, on that.